Hey everybody, welcome to another workout. Today you're going to need a med ball, either your big or your little, either one is fine. Probably your heavy set of weights. I'm going to use my heavies, and I have a couple of lighter, my middle and my regular, one middle, one lightweight out. If you've got all, that's great. I'll explain a little bit more later. So your ball and your weights and your mat. So let's go ahead and march it out here. I have to admit that every time I hit record on this, you know what I think of? Do you remember that, I don't know if anybody watched Cheers, but there was the girlfriend and she had the blonde hair and she looked like Janice from the Muppets. I cannot remember her name, but every time she walked into Cheers, she was like, "Hi, Cheers." And I kind of feel like that's my introduction, like, "Hi guys, I'm back." And let's bounce side to side here. And take it to single step touch. I am full of bread. I'm full of bread from Easter, and 3 of my kids have birthdays in 10 days. And they're carb lovers and they get to pick their birthday dinner. I have been having so much bread. I almost feel like sugar overload. And jack it out here. And I'm hoping you guys indulged a little bit over the holidays and feeling good about getting back on the wagon and trying to eat a little bit healthier. 4 more and then we squat. 3, 2, here we go. Squat it out. Four more. Last 2, then we go to booty kicks. Here we go. So you can be here, or you can add your arms. Since I'm full of bread, I'm not adding my arms yet, because I might pass out. Trying to get my buns every time. It's loosening up my quads and my hamstrings and getting my heart rate up. Take it to a grapevine in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Kick those buns. What you need, hon? And hold your hamstring curl here. Big curls. Doubles now. And booty kicks again. Okay, arms are coming in this time. And squat it out again. Back is flat. Try to keep your chest up. All right, let's hold this one. Remember, your toes are facing straight out from your body. They're not pointed out to the sides. You're not resting here, shifting your weight into the front of your shins. Keep your weight in your heels. Keep your head up. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Bounce side to side. And little low kicks. Kicking my buns. And then just kind of going to about shin height. And now a little bit higher, maybe knee height on this one. Straight out from your hips. And then hip height. Bounce side to side again. Jack it out. Last time. Here we go. Nice big jacks. Okay, booty calves, keep them strong. And squat it out. 4 more. 2, 1. Okay, you are going to want to have your medicine ball handy for this low body. So I'm going to, I brought, the medicine balls are really just your preference. If I had enough of just one kind, I would have just said everybody take the bigs or everybody take the littles. But with 2 classes, it doesn't work as out that way. There are still plenty in the studio. So if you want to grab a second one and have it be the different size, that's fine. These will all work with the exercises I'm going to show you. We're going to start with some jacks. Level 1, you can just do your regular jack. Level 2, you can hold your med ball. 3 med balls up here. And then 4 is a cross jack, so you're going to go here, and then you're going to cross right over left, and then way back out, and then left over right. But the key is on all of these that you want to really do a jack and not just be here. Try to get it out here, okay? And then we're going to do a series of squats, but I'm going to get to that. In the interest of time, we're just going to start with our jacks. You can do a level 5 and do the cross one up here too if you want. Go ahead and start. Way out, pull it in, way out, pull it in. Good. The ball is just gonna get your heart rate up that much higher. It's gonna make your legs work a little bit harder. Good, 8 more, 8, 7, way out, way out. 4, 3, no, this is 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do a squat and then we're gonna jump together. I'm gonna lose my med ball for this. I recommend you do it too. I don't like using a lot of weight while doing plyometrics because I think it's just a little bit risky sometimes. So we're gonna do a deep squat, jump together, deep squat, jump together. So it's a deep squat, feet come together, deep squat, feet come together. Notice when my feet come together, I'm standing tall. So I'm not doing my squat and staying here or bending my back or rounding my back. I'm gonna do a deep squat, come up tall. When I come up tall, I'm kind of landing on my tippy toes. That's optional just to give my calves a little bit more work, okay? Most important thing is the deep, for the deep squat. Okay, so you're not gonna go little squat, jump. You're gonna go, not even here, you're gonna go down here. Get your legs parallel to the floor. It's gonna be really hard within, I don't know, less than a dozen reps of these to get all the way back up. If you're getting back up really easy after a dozen reps, you probably weren't getting low enough, okay? Let's go ahead and start in 4, your pace. 3, modify, fast or slow, just get all the way into that squat. And if it gets to be too much for the jump, you're just gonna come up here instead of jumping your feet together here. Ready? Let's start. Here we go. Just when I think I'm low enough, I go down that extra inch or 2. Now you can speed it up. You can slow it down. You can do a few just squatting and not doing the jump. It's up to you. Get low. Pop up, get low. Should be really tired by now if you've gotten really, really low. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going back to that little bit of cardio. You don't have to use the ball, modify however you want, but try to keep getting those feet really far apart, okay? I know it's really hard to know how far they are when you don't have a mirror And you don't have me saying jump it out, because I've noticed that you're not getting as far as you once were, but just push them way out. Way out, way out. 8, 7, 6, out, out, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do a squat with a leg kick. You're gonna kick your leg to about hip height. We're gonna start with the right leg and stay on the right, and on the third set of these, we're gonna go to the left. However, that's gonna be too much for you if you're building back into your fitness, if you've missed a bunch of classes. Alternate the left and the right for both of these sets. This is what it looks like. Squat, kick it. Squat, kick it. But if you're alternating legs, you're gonna squat with the right, squat with both and alternate left and right. I'm gonna use my ball with this. The thing to remember, if you're using the ball, it's naturally gonna wanna pull your body down. Look at my back and my shoulders. I don't wanna do that. So I'm gonna hold the ball really close to my body. And when I go down, it's just, for me, it's like right here, just right above my brow line. So I'm here, and then I'm kicking out. When you do that single leg kick, it's gonna burn the inner thigh of the opposite leg. But again, you don't necessarily have to use the ball, and you can alternate legs if you want. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, really deep squats again. Here we go. Down, kick it, down, kick it. Get really low. You shouldn't be coming up super quick if you got really, really low. Shifting your weight to your heels, back stays flat, straight line from the top of your head to the end of your tailbone. Keep going. Can you see that straight line on me? If you can't get it low anymore, just drop your ball and keep going. We're trying to wear out this left leg. 6, 5, 4, get low. 3, it's taking me a little longer to get low. 2, 1. Nicely done. Here we go. Way apart. If you need to lose the cross, you can. Keep going. This is the last little cardio until the second low body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going with the opposite leg. You can go ahead and start. I'm going to open a window really quick. In 4, 3, 2, go. Deep squat, big kick, deep squat. The other thing besides bread I've been having a lot of is beer. And I drink really light beer, so it doesn't have a lot of, I hate to say a lot of effect, but I can drink 4, over the course of a few hours, and it's nothing. I just really like the taste of it. But you add that up over a week, 28 beers a week. So I'm kicking that. I usually have a beer while I'm making dinner, and I'm going back to that. Just 1. This is 6. Keep getting low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. Great job. Grab a drink. You are going to want your ball again and your mat. Okay, we're going to start on our knees. Okay. I know sometimes you guys, I don't want to say, I was going to say screw this up. You get a little turnaround when there's some coordination involved. So we're gonna do the same leg together. So I have my left leg out. That's what I get for making fun of you while trying to swallow water. I'm gonna choke. So I've got my left leg out. My knee is about over my ankle. And I'm gonna keep this right here. I'm not gonna move it. I'm gonna take my ball. Actually, I'll show you with the bigger one this time. It doesn't matter which one you use. I'm gonna take my ball up above my right shoulder. Left. No wonder you guys screw this up all the time because I screw up the instructions. Okay, so my left knee is out and my ball is starting over my left shoulder. And very quickly, I'm gonna whip it to the right hip. Did you notice I didn't turn? I just went here. And the rest of me is like a statue. Okay, I'm in cement. So I'm gonna go here, all the way down to my hip, just to the outside of my hip. And then I'm gonna whip it back up here, like I'm about to toss it over my shoulder. So it's here, it's whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it good. We'll start in 4, left foot forward. Ball on left shoulder, 3, 2, and these are really fast. 1, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, whip it, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, good, 17, 18, 19, 20, nice, other leg. Right foot forward, ball on right shoulder, 4, 3, 2, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Okay, I'm going to show you, actually just on both knees now, you're going to extend the ball out here. Okay, so I'm extending it out about shoulder height. I've got a soft elbow, but I'm trying to keep it pretty far from my body. As you fatigue, it's going to want to naturally come in and have other muscles help. And that's okay, it's not bad form, but you want to just keep it out. And from out here, we're going to start with a hold. We're going to rotate it to the left, center, right, center. So I'm going to be here, I'm going to rotate and forward, rotate, forward, okay? My knees aren't going to move at all. They're not going to shift. My feet aren't going to shift. They're stabilizing my body. My core is going to twist a little bit. Okay, let's take it out in 4, 3, 2, here we go. So let's just hold it out here. Hello. Just breathing in your nose, exhaling out your mouth. Now we're going to the left. Here we go. It's left, center, pause, right, center, pause, left, center. So you want to remember we're keeping it at shoulder height. Keep going. Good. Don't let your shoulders go up. Keep your ears away from your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way over again. Great job. You're going to come down to your mat. I'll show you with the little ball this time, so I don't leave my little ball people feeling out. We're going to start with just a really quick up and down as fast as you can. So you're going to bring it up, but you're not going to bring it all the way up. You're not going to lock your elbows. When you bring it down, you're going to bring it pretty low to your chest, but don't let the ball touch your chest. So we're here. Now speed it up, 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 up. Drive your low back down into the mat. If you're having trouble keeping it there, just lift your knees a little. Faster, 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 faster. 4, 3, turn it into a toss. High as you can, bring it down. High as you can, bring it all the way down. Higher, guys, straight up and higher. And as soon as you catch it, it comes right to your chest and right back up. Right to your chest, right back up. Faster, go. 8, 7. Now, no tosses and back up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Back on that left knee. Left knee up, ball to the right, or left shoulder. We're lowering it to the right. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Really fast. 2, 3, 4, we're whipping. You can make grimacing looks on your face. You can call out my name, totally annoyed, because I can't hear you. And I lost count. Calling this 13, 14, 15, faster, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, other side. 4, 3, right knee, right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13, 14, 15, go, 16. It was 20 for me. Let's take it out and hold it. This time we're just gonna go from here towards the right. Your nose out your mouth. Let our heart rate come down slowly. 4, stand tall. 3, 2, here we go. It's right, right again. Those arms extended. This is 3, 2, 1. Good job. I'm just gonna switch balls just to be fair. Okay, we're gonna go up, down, but first we're gonna start with a low pulse here. So we're just gonna lift really, really fast. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. Higher again. Now all the way down and up. Here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Driving my low back down. Getting ready to toss. In 4, 3, 2, toss it up. As soon as it comes down, right back up. Bring it down to your chest. Immediately release it. Push it way up there. Way up. Exhaling on the push off. Exhale. 4 more really good ones. We're going to start with the right foot in front this time. The ball is on the right shoulder. It's going to the left hip. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. You're whipping harder than that. This is our 3rd set. Come on. Otherwise, I'll just add a 4th. Three, 2, 1. It should feel like if you let go of that ball, it's going to break through the wall or break through the window. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Harder. Way over. This is 3 for me. 2 for me. 1. If you're not done, keep going. We're going to start with our tosses this time. Get that low back down, or just bring your knees up. Toss it high. You'll do less reps, and you'll get more burn. Here we go. Exhale, I'm gonna toss. Make each one go way up. You want to have it in your hands the shortest amount of time. Just get it back down to your chest, send it up. 8 more, your pace. Way up though, way up. Oh gosh. Keep going. When you're finished, you're gonna go down into table, and you can use your ball. It's of course optional. How do you get into table? Well, you're gonna lie on your back. You're gonna push your low back down to the mat, and you're gonna bring your knees up above your hips, okay? And then my feet are straight out from my knees. So right here, just right here, I'm working. My core is completely engaged. It's totally working. I'm driving my low back down, just holding this position. Now, if your knees were in here, you wouldn't be working nearly as hard. Now my knees are probably about over my belly button. I want to keep them out here. If it hurts your back to bring them that far out, bring them in a little bit. But otherwise, keep your knees over your hips. And from here, we're gonna do a ball toss to table. So I want my ball to lay in my table and not be rolling towards me and not be rolling down towards my feet. So that means my shins have to be parallel to the floor. So I'm gonna go here, and you're gonna join me now. And you're just gonna breathe in your nose and out your mouth. And it's really challenging with the ball. If it's too challenging, just put it off to the side. It's not gonna make that much of a difference if you've got an extra 6 pounds on there versus causing strain on your back or something like that. I'm just trying to keep you distracted while you're holding this. Should be able to take deeper breaths now. Your heart rate has come down. One more deep breath in and out. Take a break. Okay, now we're gonna go to the ball pass to the table. The same thing can be done without a ball. I'm gonna show you with the ball. So I've got my ball on table. My table is in cement, it cannot move. Only my core on up can move, okay? So I'm gonna reach up, I'm gonna get my ball. I'm gonna lay all the way back down, and when I come back up, remember, they're in cement, so I'm not gonna bring them in. They're not coming in here while I put my ball on them, okay? They stay out here. So I'm gonna leave my ball, go back down, go up for my ball. You'll notice if your knees are in table, you've gotta go a lot further for the ball, okay? Let's go in 4, start with the ball on your table. 3, 2, here we go. The closer you're able to put your ball to your feet, the harder it's gonna be. So you can just come up like to about your knees if you want. Most people are really comfortable at their shins. And if you're really feeling strong today, you're gonna go all the way to your ankles. Try not to bring those knees in. Remember, you gotta reach way up for that ball. You have to do a super duper crunch to get that ball. And I know you don't have a mirror, and either do I, so if my knees are sneaking in, I don't mean them to. 2 more. This is 2, 1, and break. Okay, put it back on your table. We're just gonna leave it here for 4 more counts, and then we're gonna get it to 1, go. Okay, this this is it for these. Remember, if you don't want to use your ball, you're here. Oh, and I still have a big burn right here. This is 4, 3. 1 count is when the ball is on your knees. 2 are on your legs. Go all the way through 1. Great job. Okay, we're going to do some glutes and hamstrings on the mat. You can use your small ball if you have a small ball, or you can use a middle or a light weight. We're going to start with Russian kicks. I am going to turn this so you guys can see me pretty well. So for a Russian kick, level 1, so you've lifted your booty off the floor. Your hips are not down here. They're not super low to the mat. They're a little bit off, but they stay down here. You're not going to lift them or move them. Level 1, you're going to kick out 1 leg at a time. 2 is a switch. Then we're going to go do some knee lifts. So if you're going to use your ball, and it's totally whatever your preference is, you're going to extend your leg, squeeze it in. Knees are going to be under your hips. Palms are going to be under your shoulders. And you want to keep your knees lined up with your hips. Okay? So I've got the ball in my left knee. The same thing can be done with your hand weight. Okay? It's going to be behind your left knee. And from here, we're going to take it up. This is neutral, right? So I've got my knee lined up with my hip now. My right glute now is starting to lean over my left knee. So I'm going to bring my palms out a little bit further, and I'm going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So notice when I'm lowering, I'm not even, my knee's probably still 4 inches off the mat. So my hamstring and my glute are still totally engaged. I haven't come all the way down here for a rest. So you're going to lift, lower, lift, lower. So on that lift, I'm bringing my left knee, trying to get it just a little bit higher than my hip. If I bring it too high, I'm going to lose my ball, or I'm going to lose my weight. So let's start with the Russian kicks in 4, 3, 2, here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to demonstrate with the weight just because I'm going to do it with the weight. Weight is a little bit harder to grip. You're just going to have your hamstring engaged a little bit more. Okay, so we're starting with a flat back, starting with our knees under our hips, our hands under our shoulder. Let's bring it up, and now adjust your hands so that your opposite knee and opposite hip are lined up and you're not rotating it all to the side. We'll go in 4, 3, 2, here we go. So it's lift, little lower, lift, little lower. Good. If you are losing your ball or losing your weight, you've got to curl this leg up. Oh, keep going a little bit tighter. Curl it in and hold it nice and tight. This is part of it, is really working that hamstring. 4 more. 3, really high. 2, 1. Now take it to a high pulse. Lift, lift, lift. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, going back to singles. It's lift. Try to get that knee just a little bit past your hip. Right there. Way up. 2, 1, pulse it up top. Here we go. Lift, 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 lift. Keep it high, keep it high. Big finish here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Great job. Other leg. Get it back there. Really squeeze in that hamstring to hold it. Lining up my hips, lining up my hands, bringing it up here. My back is flat. Here I go. Lift. Watching my knee that's on the floor and making sure it's right under my hip. If it's not, you may have to move your hand further apart. Four more, then we pulse. It's 4, 3, keep going nice and high, 2, 1. Okay, pulse it up. Here we go. Lift, lift, lift. Watch your hip. Lift, 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 lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to singles now. Here we go. Lift past the hip. Lift it. Lift it. You're doing a hamstring curl while you're holding that weight. Should be really burning on that hamstring. 4, 3. This is my bad hamstring. 2, 1. Now take it to a pulse. Lift, lift, way up. Really curl that in so you got that thing in there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep going. Bad hamstring. 2, 1. I'm actually doing this workout over a week ahead of time because I finally get my shot, my real plasma shot on Friday. It ended up getting rescheduled because of coronavirus, and I'm finally going back in. This shot that I've been talking to you guys about forever is Friday, Russian kicks, and I'm gonna have to rest my leg. So I'm working a little bit ahead. And having to take it a little easier on my hamstring. There's a couple of hamstring exercises in this low body segment. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is actually one of them. You can take your ball and put it on your hips. This is really important. Actually, before I go all the way down. When you go into glute bridge, your feet are on the floor like this, right? And you lift up here and you're pushing through your heels. When you go into a hamstring bridge, your toes are facing, almost like completely facing the ceiling. So you're here, and then you keep them up. You don't ever drop them down. See how my toes are up? So you're lifting and releasing. You are gonna do the whole thing in a hamstring bridge. We're targeting your hamstrings. I'm gonna start doing it in hamstring bridge, but I'm gonna have to go to regular bridge because of my injury, okay? So I'm gonna put some weight on my hip. In fact, I think I'm just gonna grab one of my regular weights so it's evenly on my hip and I'm getting my heavy weight. Because I don't wanna have to do 10,000 reps to wear out my hamstring. So you're gonna have your feet up. Now you're like, they won't stay up. Scoot your back, okay? Your feet can be a little bit further from your body. So you're gonna be here. When you come up into your bridge, okay, notice how my back is obviously off the floor, but I've lifted my hips so high that I can't see my knees anymore. If I look down and I see my knees, my bridge isn't high enough. Pull it up so that you cannot see your knees over your chest, okay? So when you lower, you're not gonna go all the way down to the mat. Can you see how I can put my whole arm under there? I'm still engaging my hamstring here. If you went all the way down, it's a break. That's fine if you need a break. But the goal is to not take a break. Before you go all the way down, if you're using a hand weight, lose it. Okay, so toes are in the air. I've got to get a little bit further away from my feet, otherwise my feet are gonna go down. They're hip to shoulder width apart. We're gonna go in 4, 3, 2, here we go. So it's a big lift and a squeeze, a big lift and a squeeze, good. Big lift and a squeeze. So when I say squeeze, you're squeezing your buns together. Lift, lift, 2 more like that. Good. Now you're going to hold it for 3 counts. 3, squeezing, 2, squeezing, 1, squeezing, release. 3, squeezing, 2, squeezing, 1, squeezing, release. Good. 3, squeezing, 2, squeezing, 1, release. What's that, bud? Okay. Back to singles here. I'm going into a glute bridge now. You stay in hamstring bridge and lose your weight if you need to. Exhale on the lift. 4 more singles. Get them way up there. If you can't get them way up, lose the weight. Now we're pulsing. It's lift, 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 lift. Toes are still to the ceiling, mine are to the floor because of my hamstring. We're on 8, 7, 6. What do you need?
Can I use Dad's computer?
Yes. 2, 1. Take a little break. We're going to do one more quick set. Ready? Toes are up. Starting with singles. Booty off the floor. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. It's really big lift. Squeeze your buns. Squeeze them up. Take it to a pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to singles. This is your break on these singles. 2 more. Pulse it again. 8, way up. 7, way up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to singles for 4, way up. 3, way up. 2, 1. One more break. This is our last set, and then we're going to upper body again. I am switching back to glute bridges. My toes are going to be on the floor. You keep your toes up. 4, 3, 2. Take it up for 7 and squeeze. It's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, right back up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Focusing on your breathing. 1, release, back up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, highest yet. 7, 6, 5. You're breathing. 3, 2, 1. Little break, finishing with a giant pulse. Ready? Here we go. By giant, I just mean really tall. Lifting, lifting, lift. 4, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You guys are going to have buns of steel. We're coming back up. You're going to need your heavy set of hand weights. You can have your middles nearby, but I'm going to recommend your heavies. Let me see how much. Yeah, just in the interest of time, I want to do a little bit less rep of these exercises, and we're going to have to go higher rep if you don't grab your heavies. All right, let's start with reverse fly. Right? Nope, elbows out. This is a hard one to do with heavies because it's delts. But again, we're not going to do a lot of reps. So you're going to have your weights right here, right in the center of your chest. You're going to lift your elbows up to the side. You're in the position of an upright row here, and then just right back down. So you just want your elbows, join me. You just want your elbows to come past your shoulders. Don't shrug your shoulders at all. Good. This is 6, 5, 4. Good. One arm at a time is okay. That's 3, 2, 1. Nice. So for the reverse fly, yes, that's what we're on now. You are going to have your feet hip to shoulder width apart. Your back is flat and your buns are out. So I'm almost like in a half a squat. I'm not rounding at all. So when I say stick your buns out, it's because a lot of you are just kind of like this. And they just have to go all the way out so that you have a straight line from your head down to your tailbone. And from this position, we are flying from hip height with our hand weights facing each other up to shoulder height, and the hand weights are going to face out when you get to your shoulder height. When you lower them back down, Do it with a lot of control. They should not clamp together. Try to stop them in front of your hips and then go back up. In 4, 3, weights in your heels, 2, booty out. Here we go. It's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Stop them in front of your hips. 6. Keep your weight in your heels. 5. I have no weight in my toes at all. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Hammer curl. Again, more delts. Going to be difficult with this heavy weight. You're going to glue your biceps to your sides here. So down to your elbow. You want your elbow as close to your sides as possible. Hands are going to be in front, and you're just going to raise them and lower them right here in 4, 3. Chest is open. Here we go. Up, down to your hips. Up, down to your hips. Up. So don't swing them. You're raising and lowering, raising and lowering. No swinging, so you're not going like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Back to elbows out. This time we're gonna do both of them together, right arm, left. 4, 3, here we go. It's both, right, left. Both, right, left. Good. Both, right, left. I know it's heavy. Believe me, I know it's heavy. Both. Last one. Right, left. Good job. Back to reverse fly. Keep your heavy weights. I'm going to do single arms again. Weights in your heels. Booty is way out to the side. Palms are up here. We're going to do 4 with both arms. Here we go. Actually 6. 6, 5, 4, 2, left arm only for 6. It's 6, 5. Hips stay facing forward. Don't rotate your hips. 2, 1. Other arm. It's 6. Stop it in front of your hip. 5, 4. Buns are out. 3, 2, 1. Both arms for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna have to go to my middle weights for my hammer curl. Otherwise, oh rats. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get through the set. Hang on, they're just in the closet. I went home and I brought all of my weights. I brought every weight out. So now when I say I only have my heavies, you'll know I'm lying because I brought my other ones. 4, 3, ready. Here we go. It's up and down, up and down. I think I grabbed too light of a pair. Oh no, those are 12s. They just feel so easy. I'm totally kidding. But they do feel a lot easier than the 15s. Let's go to 4 more. 4, 3, you're not swinging. 2, 1. Great job. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to my heavy elbows out. I can do this. I can do this. Third set. 2 and 2. 2 with both, right, left. Ready? Here we go. 2, 1, right, left. Again. 2, 1, right, left. I'm regretting this decision. 2, 1, right, left. What am I doing? 2, 1. This is the last one. It's right, good, and left. Good. Reverse fly. I'll tell you what, let's do a little shakeout. I'm afraid you guys are going down in your weights. Shake them out, shake them out. Okay, both arms for 4 this time. Just 4. Okay, I got my weight in my heels. My back is flat. Sticking my booty out. Ready? Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Left arm for 2. So it's 2, 1. Right arm for 2. 2, 1. Left arm for 3. 3, 2. Get it up there. 1. Right arm. 3, 2, 1. Left arm. 4, 4, 3, stop in front of your hips, 2, right arm, 4, 3, 2, both arms, big finish, 6, 5, 4, you can do every other arm, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last time for hammer curl. I'm starting with my heavies. I'm gonna go down if I need to because I chickened out last time. 4, 3, ready, here we go. Up and down, up and down. Keep those biceps right with your hips. Don't swing your hips. Hold the left, curl the right for 4, 3, 2, keep going. 1, hold the right, curl the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate. One is up, the other is up. Up, up. Keep your biceps tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, that was it. Down to the mat. We're doing good on time. Yeah. 10 more minutes. Less than 10 minutes, everybody. Less than 10 minutes, okay?
He doesn't want to play.
Okay.
And she's just watching TV. I don't want to watch.
Memers, will you come here? We're gonna do a side plank rotation with the ball. I'll show you with both balls. Would you play a card game with them or something? I have 10 more minutes in my workout. Ball is optional. You're gonna come up into your plank with the ball. You're gonna rotate down and then come back up. So it's down and up. If you're using the smaller
She
ball,
just said no.
I have some kids for sale. If you're using a small ball, it's gonna look like this, okay? The key to this one is keeping your hips up and not dropping them when you rotate the ball. So don't drop them down here when you rotate. 4, 3, it's 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Here we go, down for 2, now up, open all the way. Down for 2, up, open all the way. Down, 2, up, good. 5 left. This is 4. Keeping my hips up. 3. If the rotation is getting to be too much, you can hold plank. 2. Last one. Now I'm taking it to a hip dip. Lower and lift, lower and lift. You're not bending your knees. You're lowering and lifting your hips. You can move your ball down if you want. 4 left. 2, 1. Ooh, that was a burner. Ouch. Other side. And 4, 3. The set's a mess today. 2. Here we go. 2 counts down, 2 up. Down. 2. Don't speed through these. Down. 2. Up. Now fully open. Down. 2. Up. I think it's 3 left now. We're supposed to be doing 8. Maybe one more. Okay, take it to your dip. 1. These are 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. job. Back to the other side. And 4, only 6 this time. 3, 2, here we go. Down, 2, keep your hips up, 2, lose the ball if you can't keep your hips up anymore. Up, opening my chest. But I'm not throwing my weight back because then I'll fall back. Great job, great job. 2 more. Okay, hip dips here. Just 10 of them. You're not bending your knees. 4 left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. This is it. 4, 3, ready. Keep your hips up. 6 of them. Down. Don't speed through them. Up. Stay at my pace. Down. 2. Up. 2. Down. 2 more. Stay with me. Down. 2. Up. 2. Last one. Down. 2. Up. Dips for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Stay with me. 4. 3. 2. 1. Oh, thank you. It's over. It's over. It's over. Go ahead and lie back. You're going to extend your feet all the way out. Reach your hands all the way over your shoulder. Now bring your hands down to your sides, palms facing the ground. Legs are extended, feet are hip width apart. You're just going to let them fall out to the side. Close your eyes and breathe in your nose and exhale out your mouth. One more. Great job. You're going to bring your heels to your not quite to your buns. You're going to put the right heel on the left knee. Pull your left knee in. You're still breathing in your nose and out your mouth. And you want to bring it in tight enough that you feel a pretty strong stretch. And you want to maintain that deepness, so as it stretches out a little bit, you might need to put a little bit more pull on the leg you're pulling in, just to keep that deep stretch in the hip and the glute. Okay, tighter here for 10 more seconds. Okay, don't release your knee, but roll it up. You're going to bring your left heel in just a little bit more and just push up in towards that hip. So you're sitting up tall, pushing in. If you don't feel a deep stretch, bring that heel back in and then push up even further into it. Pushing your your heel that's on the floor into the ground. And now just drop it to the right a little bit. Maybe 6 inches, stop there and push in. And release back a little bit, like on your chest, and then drop it to the left, and now push in again. Good job. Release, lie back, opposite foot on opposite knee, and bring it in. Keep that uncomfortable stretch, not painful, but fairly uncomfortable. Don't forget to breathe. Pull it in tighter for the last 10 seconds. And release, keep your legs crossed. Roll up, heel comes a little bit closer to your booty. And you want to push that bottom heel down on this foot, on your bottom foot, and then push up into your shin. And then let it drop to the left 4 or 6 inches. And then push up and in again. And then bring it to the right and push it in. So cross the center and go back in. Keeping that bottom foot, that heel driven into the floor. And back to the center. Oh, this feels so good. And release. Come on up. You are going to put your right heel up towards the ceiling. You're going to send your hips back. You want to feel this stretch in this back hamstring here. You may have to reach a little bit lower for it. If you don't have a stretch there, you can always put it on a higher surface. Maybe you've got a coffee table or something more stable than this thing. But just to show you here, if it's elevated, you'll get a deeper stretch. Some of you, like me, might have tight hamstrings and not necessarily need a ton of elevation. So you want to really hinge at your hip, really send your hips back. And release. Come all the way up. Switch sides. And release. We're gonna let her hinge at your hip and just let your fingertips kind of dangle. Just let the weight of your body just kind of dangle here and then drop your head. And you're gonna roll up super slow, like each vertebrae is coming up on its own. And now look back. And then bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And your left ear to your left shoulder. And now go get a massage. Wouldn't that be awesome? Deep breath in here. Exhale. Thank you for your hard work, and I'll see you next time. Bye, gang, and cheers.